are standing in the shade of that great 300-year-old mother red oak tree, and these trees here have established beautiful furrowed bark, diamond shape, and quite large for that species. This is a white ash tree. There are white ash trees in Ontario. There are black ash in the swamp. There's red and green. We don't get pumpkin ash this far north, or blue ash that you find on Pelee Island. White ash is a great tree, a flexible, strong wood that we make hockey sticks out of, or pool cues, or baseball bats, anything like that. The thing is, we're losing our ash now, for the emerald ash borer is moving up into this area. So I want to talk to the landowner here that owns these beautiful ash, that wants to save them. Wendell, you have made efforts to save these beautiful ash.
Yeah.
What have you done?
We've had them treated twice now, 1 year ago and 3 years ago. Apparently you have to do it every 2 years. It's not cheap, but you can't replace these trees, so we're anxious to keep them.
Now that's an expensive process, and it's no guarantee that it's going to save the trees, but can we just go around and you can show us how that's done?
They measure the diameter, and that depends how much injection they put into it. They start here where they mark with paint, and then I think it's every 6 inches, they inject a needle into the trunk, and the tree literally sucks the chemical out of the syringes and up into the canopy. The last time it happened happened quite quickly, so they were anxious for all the liquids they could get to put up into the canopy.
Well, I certainly hope that you're able to save these beautiful old ash trees. These are exceptionally old for an ash, 150, 160 years old. It's a faster growing tree than the maples and the oak. But we are going to go down now to Centennial Park and see some other white ash that are under pressure. A lot of people think that's the emerald ash borer, which will move in here and kill a lot of the ash in places like Tulip and all that. But when we get down to Centennial Beach, we'll talk about the ash die out there. We are now down on Centennial Beach Park, right beside Cruikshank Beach Park, and on the other side Veterans Park, along the main waterfront in Orillia. We have these beautiful white ash trees that have been planted in the park. As we look up into the crown, we can see a lot of dead branches. These trees are really stressed. We can see apicormic growth here. We can see sucker growth. That's an indication that the trees are stressed. A lot of people feel they are being attacked by the emerald ash borer, which is killing the trees. But if you look at the bark, there's no exit holes, there's no evidence. Lots of lichen, sunburst lichen, candle flame lichen, lots of lichens that won't hurt the tree. The reason that these trees are stressed and the crowns got dieback is the fact that the root ball is now restricted. They have been planted on these islands, not allowing the roots to expand out. And the big thing is that not allowing good soil and water. Street trees have a hard life of it. We put them in these raised islands so the water will run right off down to this impervious soil and into the lake. There's a tree no good at all. So now these roots are spread out around us, but they can't get water and they can't get good soil. The soil is compacted. So in order to plant trees on streets that will survive, we need a good area where the water can soak down and permeate the soil. The roots don't get compacted. The soil is better, and having them in these conditions is just a matter of time. The trees are big enough now that the roots getting too big for the area, and now they're stressed and we're losing them. Too bad, because these beautiful white ash trees are going to come under subject to attack by the emerald ash borer in a few years. and we need all the white ash we can get in the area.